Hi guys, today is the 4th of February of 2016 and I am 15 days DPO. My period should have came, or my cycle should have came yesterday, my menstrual cycle, but it didn't come. So I thought, okay, well, if it doesn't come today, then I'll take a test tomorrow morning, which would be 16 days DPO. But I just can't wait. So I'm going to take this little cheapy test. I'll save my first response for first thing in the morning. But either way, I have a doctor's appointment because if I'm not pregnant, then I need to know if these cramps that I had, those ovulation cramps, that just lasted for 2 weeks, which was unrare for me. Usually mine only lasts for like a day or two. So, I will know what those were because they were intense. But I noticed today that the cramps, the cramps had like a burning sensation to them. You know, they were intense. They were like a pulling, aching, throbbing, burning sensation. It almost made me feel like I was going to have a UTI. But I went to the ER thinking I had a UTI. I didn't have a UTI. Didn't have a bacterial infection. They did a pap smear. Didn't have a bacterial infection. And then they also did a urinalysis, blood work. But the blood work said HCG negative. But I know if your levels aren't that high that your HCG, it won't show up in your blood either. So, but anyways, yeah, because all that came back fine, I'd want to know what the cramping was, wouldn't you? I mean, anytime you're dealing with that area, you just want to make sure that you're taking care of it, because anything that's abnormal that you see about it, because you only get one like reproductive organ, you know. So, you know, you need to take care of that area, especially if you know you want to have more kids. So anyways, I'm gonna take this test. I don't think it's gonna show up because the urine is really diluted. I tried to hold it for 3 hours, but guys, I'm not trying to catch a UTI. So if I gotta go, I'm gonna go. And I have this urgency to urinate more often. So I'm running to the bathroom like every 2 to 3 hours as if I was pregnant in the 3rd trimester. So anyways, here we go. We're just gonna go ahead and do this test. And like I said, this is some really diluted urine, which I've actually been drinking Pepsi, so I'm not sure why it's that diluted. So we're going to just do this live pregnancy test. Now, my husband thinks that I'm pregnant. My mom, I don't know what she thinks. She just like, oh, she's got something going on. And then, who else? I don't know, like, my friend that I talk to all the time, she's like, well, something's going on. So here we go again with this. Oh my goodness. Do we see something? I see the control line definitely popping up. Oh. Now it's probably like 2:30 in the afternoon. I just finished picking up my son and from school. And so who knows how long how concentrated this urine is. I mean, if I am, for whatever reason, my HCG levels are not strong at all, or maybe I just haven't implanted yet. And I read that once that you may not getting HCG in your system until you have implantation. And I haven't had any implantation spotting. And I did have implantation spotting with my first pregnancy with my son. And my son's 2, by the way. He's 2 and 2 months, so he's 26 months. We'd like for them to be 3 years apart, so. Here he comes. What is it? What is it?
Green.
No, that's not a drink. That's nasty. No, it's nasty. So guys, sorry if the camera's all bumpy. He's trying to get to this urine of mine. You know what, Andrew? We're gonna just have to pour this out. So, sorry guys, I'm getting distracted. That's my little. Alright. Okay, get down, son. Alright, guys, so like you guys can see that this was a Stark White negative. But I definitely, guys, I'm definitely don't have much faith in these first signal. I'm gonna take a first response in the morning, and like I said, either way I will go to the doctor, to the OBGYN doctor tomorrow, just to make sure that cramping that I'm feeling isn't anything abnormal. But I did talk to a friend today who told me that she did have cramping early on with her second and third pregnancy. This is my second pregnancy, so I don't know. I didn't have that with my first pregnancy. But apparently, you know, each time you have a child, the cramping, ovulation cramping, it is kind of like an achy, sicky feeling for like the first couple of weeks. Turn it off. So, guys, I'm just I'll just keep testing, and I will see you guys in the morning, alright? Alright, bye.
Ooh. Look. Cool. Cut. Look cold. Look cold. Look cold.